actually could see that as you type that in. You got to be careful. Looks like we're ready to go racing here in 450C. We'll get you some data on this class in just a moment. You did it! Nicely done. Megawatt has dug through the files, the paperwork, and we got it. First moto, Austin's Pablo Sandoval had second place. And I remember this one. Brian Begin took the win. Brian Begin took the win. So, and he actually started it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
are you kidding me?
Pile-up.
Wow, looked away from the monitor for 1 second, and look at this. A pile of riders up on the mound in turn 2. That left-hander, been watching lots of guys really try to make a break for that inside. Weege, keep a clean track. Yeah, keep a clean track.
Whoa!
Take a shortcut. Man, oh man.
That was about as close to over the bars as you could go. Tough break.
And look at this.
15 of Justin Berge.
Bounces up, man. Yeah. You know, lands flat on his back, and that guy's kicking that Honda, getting her back in action. But out front, look at this. Clear track. Working their way back into the rear section of the track right now, but want to tell us who got our whole shot there, Jason?
Yeah, it is Hunter Reihart at KTM. I think he's still out front. Boy, the track has changed dramatically after that track maintenance, man.
It's incredible, and I told you we're going to see several different personalities in a very short amount of time. Over the next couple hours, we're going to see this track really, really take on several faces. These guys now coming through the beach, working their way back through them. Look at this, Jason.
Hunter Schlosser taking the lead on the lucky number 13 Honda, bike kicking around. He's shrugging that off.
That might be the best you're going to see the beach look all day. You notice the ruts aren't really deep, yet you still had enough firm traction right there to keep the bike upright.
That's true. So Hunter in the lead now. Oh, actually, it's a battle of two hunters. It's two hunters. Like the most dangerous game. Two hunters out there right now. They got their weapons ready. Oh, feet off the pegs for your leader now.
Yes. Oh, look at this. Our second place machine was at that number 15. What was that?
Yeah,
the number 14.
Is 14.
Brock Pappy,
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Hunter Reihart is in the lead, or Hunter Reihart was the one that had the whole shot, was in the lead, got past, went back to second, then made that big bobble. That has allowed Hunter Schlosser to extend the lead.
Wow. Tell you, that's pretty
dramatic
right there. You know, I told you the other yesterday while we were doing this, while I was working on sound.
Yeah.
Said, man, I saw all the techniques: the dog paddle, the outrigger, the toe drag. I saw them all yesterday, man. So
keep her
we'll
pinned.
see. Yeah, I think it's going to be another one of those days, boss.
We're going to show you the crash that was everything but a crash. As they always said about, this was the real crash. This is the crash of the Ten Commandments.
Wow.
Watch out. Hold on to those handlebars. He tried to ride it all the way down to the end, that 15 of Justin Berge.
Now, let me tell you how he got hit with both barrels right there. Did you notice the crossbar just totally bashed him in the chest? Then he lands flat on his back. That guy jumped up and starts kicking the bike before he's on the seat, dude.
He tried to hold on to the bars and keep it from stalling all the way down. He's trying to keep that hand on the clutch to the bitter end.
You know, long time debate, ride it out or get away. And the Hurricane himself said, ride it out. Ride it to the ground. So
that right hand. Right hand is on it. This is your battle for third place. So Hunter Schlosser and Hunter
look
Reihart
at this.
still lead. Oh, the 21 of Cole Katu basically ran into a patch of ice. Had nowhere to go. Bike wouldn't pull.
Did you see it just literally stop forward progress, forward momentum that quick, Jason? Pulled right in there. The bike came to an immediate stop by that time. Schlosser gone.
Dustin McManus has now taken the third spot away from Cole Katu. So Dustin McManus, third, Hunter Schlosser and Hunter Reihart. Those are your leaders in 450C. Oh, man.
Look.
It was great in the first lap. Track was great in the first lap. It's starting to get deep in a hurry.
Yeah, you're going to see that happen right now. And with the displacement of these bikes, with these 450s, let me tell you something. They're bad enough on hardpack or rearranging real estate.
That's right.
You get them on this kind of surface, and what line you may see this lap, it's going to be gone next lap because somebody on the next 450 just obliterated it.
I was talking to Big James Stewart last night. That's what he said. He goes, these 450s, you know, what do? They dig a hole. They dig a hole. And that's what these guys are doing. Battle for second shaping up now. The 14 of Hunter Reihart, who almost threw it away in this next corner a lap ago. He now has McManus, Ogrodnik, and Katu close to him. Trying to figure out who is who.
Yeah.
Katu, there's one on that Yamaha.
That's what I was trying to look at because he's riding really well, riding pretty solid right there, riding defensively. and not taking too many chances and looking pretty stable out there. As you can see, once again, these guys dabbing, these guys running the legs out, running the outriggers. But what's going to happen here in just a few minutes, these ruts are going to get so deep, Jason, that doing something like that could risk injury and could really stop the forward progress of the bike. So going to have to be smart with those feet coming up.
Oh, so hard to do it. Oh, tear-off pulled for McManus, who was in third, trying to take second away. Yeah, earlier today we had Aaron Plessinger up here, who definitely knows a thing or two about mud. So we asked him, we don't really care about his ideas. We asked him for what his dad knows, because we know his dad is the ultimate mudder.
Exactly.
So we said, what did your dad teach you about mud? And he said, feet on the pegs. Feet on the pegs.
You know, that's the best advice I can give any young rider out there. That advice was given to me, and I can tell you, you keep those feet on the pegs, you squeeze that bike with the legs. That's the best control you're going to have. Ride loose and just give it the gas.
Hunter Reihart is doing it. He's in second. He's the leader of this pack you're seeing right now. They're through the 10 Commandments. Hunter Schlosser has pulled away in the lead. Try to look at some moto scores from the first moto as these two battle it out. Here comes McManus again, going to try to get Hunter Reihart. This is a battle for second.
Yeah, these guys gone for it. They got the opportunity to do that right now in this situation, in this second moto. You know, looks like Reihart, McManus, Katu all fighting it out right there. These guys are not only talking about a box position today. Now we're halfway through this thing. This is moto number 2, and it's critical to that overall championship standing.
And remember, we have actually shortened the moto length. That's just a reminder for everybody here. Our 20-minute motos are now 15-minute motos. Our 15-minute motos are now 12. A classes will continue to run their originally scheduled 20-minute moto as we still watch this battle. McManus, Reihart, and Katu through the sand. Now, Brian Begin won the first moto. I'm looking at Brian Begin right now. He is, I believe he's just outside the top 10, 17th. Brian Begin, your first moto winner. Second was Austin Sandoval. I don't see him anywhere.
And Begin had an absolutely flawless moto in the first round. So what we're looking at here is a major shakeup right now of our first moto scores. Looking at these guys already, Jason, lap number 3, riding on lap number 3. Did you see the difference in the sand section in 3 laps after 450? We said, this is almost identical. Ideal conditions, yeah.
Already gone.
Done.
Well, that's how nuts this has been. The podium finishers in Moto 1, they are nowhere near the podium here in Moto 2. Is another pass. Cole Katu getting around Hunter Reihart for second, or sorry, that's for third, as Dustin McManus has already gotten by them. Our podium finishers in Moto 1, Sandoval, Begin, and Cole Tompkins are not near the top 3 here in Moto 2. So that's how mixed up it's going to be when you get a C-class and you throw in some mud. Trying to find Tompkins, who was third in the first moto, but I can't see him anywhere on the radar. He must be way back. Yeah, 22nd place. He's the one riding with Smart Top Moto Concepts, but the tough break in Moto 2 for him.
Got some great camera work by our guys today, man, keeping us right on top of the action, I'll tell you that for sure. And the action right now still up front in that second, third position. The battle for second still happening right in front of us. So I'm telling you, Weege, I look for some. Oh, my goodness. See the entrance right there, man. Penciled that thing, man.
I was torn ACLs, MCLs, meniscus, that leg bent in a way it's not supposed to. He tried to get dragged back in that rut. Good recovery for Hunter.
And there it is. There it is. It was just a matter of just making a small mistake, a small miscalculation, and that's all it's going to take today, Jason. What did that cost him right now? 2, 3 positions. Looks like so far that's the third position. Third man just went by, I think.
Oh, no.
So,
he's trying to start it on and uphill.
Yeah.
On that front brake, man, that was a tough break. Katu is going for a podium finish. I'd say now he's probably going to be just inside the top 10 as Hunter Schlosser. He is gone. 21-second lead.
You know, and, riding so well. And just one little thing, and there it is. Changes the face of this race completely.
Yep. As a moto medal, he's battling it out with Stetson Johnson now for 7th and 8th place when he was running in third, Cole Katu. So tough break, was trying to get a moto medal. Got to go for it, though.
Yeah, you absolutely have to go for it. Big Rick told me one time the thing that separated Ricky from a lot of his competitors was his willingness to go for it. Let me tell you, how many times did you and I watch Ricky throttle out over the career. How many times?
Yes.
The most incredible saves ever. But you know what? You get into that position by taking a willingness to cross that line and pick up that position and have faith in yourself that it's going to work out, you know.
Yes.
And a lot of guys never cross that line. They get up there, they ride where they're comfortable, which may be extremely fast, you know.
Yeah.
But what separated Ricky was when necessary, he would cross that line and count on his ability to pull him out.
I would say it all the time. He had the most basic, Carmichael had the most basic theory in the history of racing. Going really fast and managing to not crash while doing it.
Right.
That's the whole thing of racing.
Right.
If you go too fast, you crash.
Right.
He managed to go too fast and not crash.
And
It's
you
that
know,
simple.
you expect a lot of things. When I asked Big Rick that question, you know, I'm waiting on, you know, all the genie, the training, this, the that.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh man," he said, "let me tell you now." He said, "Ricky will cross that line, and you know, he's got faith in himself, and that was what separated him." He's 100% right, man.
I think that's it. Yeah. Hunter Schlosser, you're seeing him right now on the lucky 13 in the lead. 26-second gap now. Schlosser is slopping it, slushing it around.
You know, he's the guys he's coming on now, coming up to right now. Yes, they're a lap down, and in today's conditions, they're, you know, out there cruising. They're going to finish the race, and going to be a little easier to pick through these guys today than if it was much drier and that kind of thing, where they have a faster pace.
Right.
He's on a much quicker pace than everybody out there. He's got a gap of about 26 seconds, so going to be a little easier for him to pick through that traffic today, Jason. One less thing he's really going to have to worry about.
Definitely got a rhythm, a flow going right now.
Look
No
how clean he
graphics
is.
on the bike. What's up with that?
What's that?
No graphics on the bike. Running the no graphics. Your name here. Sponsor this dude.
Oh, I just noticed, man, how clean he is. Look at that.
Yeah.
All the way, the gear, the bike, everything. Brad Jones stepping in the booth. You ought to see the footage he got of Raynard on that 125,
Nice.
man.
Yeah.
He's got it standing up through the rhythm section over here. Big boy over the bars. Looking good, dude.
That was a real story that we'll have on Racer TV. We have our live broadcast right now, but Racer TV, the television show, will be in October, back-to-back weeks of coverage on a Sunday afternoon on NBCSN. So we'll give you plenty of coverage from this race on TV. Also, I'm going to have to go down to the podium. Checkered flag is out. Good job, Hunter Schlosser. You got the goal.
Absolutely. Hunter Schlosser making it happen out there on a racetrack that has changed many times over the course of the last 15 minutes. So as Jason makes his way down to the finish line, we're going to watch these guys close this one out here. Schlosser having about a 26-second gap last time around, so going to be a little bit more than that, I believe, before our second-place rider makes it around. Still looks like it's going to be Dustin McManus. Looks like he's still in that current position, so as we wait for the timing and scoring to update, yep, it is Dustin McManus. This time it's a 30-second margin, 30.9 seconds, so Schlosser got out there, did what he needed to do, took control of the race early, had great race management, had good vision throughout the course of the moto, was able to pick through the lappers extremely easily, and didn't get caught up in any drama, was able to escape that first turn mess, and really had his race to himself right now. And the race that we kept our eyes on throughout the course of the whole moto, Dustin McManus and Dean Taylor riding really well. Chance Raynard, Dylan Marsh in that number 5 spot had a great ride going on, and Hunter Raynard had got the whole shot, made a couple mistakes in a couple corners, was pushed back to about the 6th place, it looks like. Antonio Calvano in that 7th place, riding that number 52 Yamaha. Stetson Johnson coming in 8th place here this afternoon. 9th place went to Riley Ogrodnik, so he's got a pretty strong ride going on right now. And Mark McCleskey in the 10th position. Starting to see the dirt really take on a new personality. Starting to get really thick and heavy, so not sloppy like it was this morning. Mud just splashing around and coming off the bikes pretty easily. Right now got everything starting to tack up and get extremely heavy, so going to see an absolutely new face every few minutes out there on this track. So right now kind of cloudy out, not going to have the sun beating down on the surface, so things are going to tack up, but not quite as fast as, say, if we're at 90 degrees. So it looks like with our next race coming up, our Super Mini 1, 12 to 15, those guys are going to have a really nice course, going to have good traction and lots of lines from this 450 class that just came to an end, our 450C. Once again, Hunter Schlosser taking that win right there. having about a 30.990 margin over Dustin McManus in that second place. Once again, third place went to Dean Taylor. Fourth place, Chase Reinhardt. Dylan Marsh, our fifth place finisher. Hunter, let's see here.
Looking good.
All right, we have Chase Reinhardt and Hunter Reinhardt. So Hunter getting the sixth place. Antonio Calvano in that number 7 position. Eighth went to Stetson Johnson. Ninth, Riley O'Rodnick. And the 10th place, Mark Molesky. Down there on the podium and waiting for me to quit talking is Jason the Weege Wygant. So, Weege, take it over, buddy.
Thank you. Talking to our winner up here, just doing some bench racing. Let's hear it for Hunter Schlosser. This is hilarious. I said you had a big lead. Did you feel good? And you said, no, it was tough.
It was tough. It's real squirrely out there. Lines are all crazy, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
How good does it feel, man? You got a gold medal.
Oh, man, it's unreal. It's so awesome.
Who do you want to thank, Hunter?
First of all, I got to thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Got to give all the glory to him for letting us be here. And then I just got to thank my mom and Keith for getting me out here. Shannon Nide has been helping me out a lot, getting me dialed in. Race Tech suspension's awesome. 6D, they just got me some new helmets. My brother, my sister, Ricky, Travis, Dylan, my mechanic, he's been awesome. And the Brightleys and just my grandparents and everyone for coming out here. And Eddie and Ginger Weirden. And Escondido Cycle Center. And I don't know, that's all I can think about right now.
Pretty good. You don't get to cheat with the fenders either. You don't have a lot of stickers on there. Let's hear it for our winner, Hunter Schlosser. He's looking for some graphics people to help him out. That'd be a good start. I got to get our second place finisher, who should be Dustin McManus. We got our second place finisher. Come on up. Don't need graphics to win. I like that. Yeah. It's all about function over form. But I'm sure you won't mind if someone wants to hook him up. You'll take them. Someone wants to give him some graphics, they'll take it. Come on over to the center. Be proud of that. Let's hear it for Dustin McManus. Good job, Dustin. How tough was it?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. It wasn't even that bad, honestly. You know, grew up racing hair scramble, so that compares nothing to what a hair scramble. So it was good. I had fun. You know, wish I came home with the win, but second's good.
Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my mom, the Martinez family, Top of the Line Painting, EMT, Dirt Tech. I don't even know who else. Whoever else I forgot. Thank you.
Dustin McManus, second place. I'm looking for Dean, who got third place. We'll give him a bronze. Dean Taylor takes third in 450C. Gotcha, Dean. How was that race for you?
It was all right. I hit the gate off the start, and then it was just come back from there and don't fall and stay out of carnage. Made it through.
Hitting the gate to the podium. Pretty good. Who do you want to thank?
MCR Suspension, 45 Designs, Magic Racing, Club MX, Tamer Whole Shot Devices. Anyone else I forgot? Sorry.
There it is. Let's hear it for Dean Taylor taking third place. Thank you, Dean. And that's it for 450C. I'll send it back up to the tower. We're going to put a few more small motorcycles on this very, very rough racetrack.